Take it easy, everyone. I can help, but you should not announce that publicly. What? How can you help? Just don't worry about it. It's under control. It very much does not appear to be under control, by the way. He's getting destroyed by the world's strongest super soaker. So, kid, about EM wave changes. Until now, we could only EM wave change in certain areas. But thanks to the recent advancements in EM wave technology, we can do it anywhere. Really? Cool. This is probably the best change in Star Force 3. You don't need a wave hole to wave change. You can just wave change at any time and then walk around. But then you have that little terminal right there is basically the wave hole equivalent. It puts you up onto wave roads. Really? Cool. Just cool? Are you even paying attention? Whatever. For now, let's just do this thing. Time to EM wave change into Mega Man. Let's do it. Oh, wait. There's one more thing. EM beings must defeat EM beings. Take a look at that. That's the wave station that controls all the EM waves for the school. Wave station, system that manages EM technology over a wide area, also function as information services for the general public. Oh, nice. As Mega Man, we can enter the wave road with it. Got it, Mega. All right. It's EM wave change time. But this is awkward. It's not working, Mega. I even yelled and everything. Man, this is so embarrassing. Do you think this ever happens to the Power Rangers? There's definitely been a Power Rangers episode in one of the series where someone shouts like, Red Ranger, more fun, or something like that, whatever the catchphrase is that season, and then nothing happens and everyone just looks at him like he's an idiot. Surely they did that gag at some point. I just got here. Which version are you playing? We're doing Red Joker because I already did Black Ace on the channel for the DS version. That's really strange. Yelling makes everything work. True! Oh, beep, by the way? Huh, there's a message coming through the Hunter. EM wave change detected. Satella police accessing. Authenticating. What the heck? Ah, great, the government is tracking us now. This seems pretty serious. Are we in trouble? That happened in Time Force? They did that gag in Time Force? I definitely don't remember it, which is crazy because I watched Time Force, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 months ago. I rewatched it like 5 or 6 months ago. Authentication complete. Registering Geostellar and Omega Sys as EM Wave Change ID 003. Oh, it's the third game. You get it, chat? ID card issued. Authentication code. Mega Man. Code verified. Upon EM Wave Change, authentication code is now required. What was that? Looks like we were registered with the Satella police. This doesn't bode well. An organization set up to crack down on sophisticated EM crimes. The elite group is made up of top specialists from every field. And that we won't be able to EM wave change so easily anymore. I'm not really sure, but it seems like we need to use the code Mega Man when we EM wave change. Don't worry about it too much for now, alright? Let's do this thing. Use R1 to EM wave change. Then enter the wave road through the wave station. Okay, let's do it.
Transcode! Mega Man!
It's me, your boy. Mega Man is here. Alright, we're all set. Weird. Don't I look a little different to you? Now that you mention it, maybe it's because your mobile terminal turned into a Hunter VG. Don't worry about the little things, kid. Let's go delete those viruses. You got it. The cyber cores of many things are connected to the wave road. You didn't forget, right? We can enter a cyber core by traveling to it on the wave road, right? This is definitely the roughest part about playing all 3 Star Force games back to back, is like sitting through the like tutorial beginning section of Star Force 2 and 3 feels so monotonous because we just finished playing 1 and 2, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. You warp in by going to the place where you warp in, you press this button to attack, you press this to do yada, yada, yada. I just beat 2 games in a row. I know what I'm doing. You can get to the sprinkler system CC from over there. When the access pop-up appears, select it with the cursor to trans into the cybercore. Okay, let's rock. You get it's because he's Rockman in Japanese. I sure hope when I enter his stream, Chaos isn't being a man who is mega today. Die, Falk. Die. Your life is over. What's up, man? How you doing? Access. Okay, I do like that they just insta-pull up the thing for you so you don't have to hold L2 every time you walk over to trans into something. That's really useful. It's the viruses. They're the cause of the sprinkler problems. Let's tear them up. Okay. Let's go. Can't wait to hear all this rearranged music. I want to get to boss fight music, like, immediately. Capcom! No, it's Capcom, actually, with a C. They seem angry. I'm pretty fired up myself. It's been a while since our last battle. All right, here we go. Wave battle, right on. What's up? All right, let's go over at a wave battle. We'll start with the custom screen. Don't you get to skip the tutorial in Star Force 2? They don't let you skip it in 3? That's a little annoying. This is the custom screen. 6 cards are randomly selected from the 30 that are in your folder and then displayed here. Then you select cards to use from those 6. Using a card will make it disappear forever, so don't be scared to use them. However, you can't just use all the cards on the custom screen. There are rules that decide the combination. Rule number 1. Cards in the same column can be selected together. Doesn't matter if they're not lined up exactly straight as long as they're in the same column. I wonder, why did they decide to do the whole not lined up straight thing? It's because they do the thing where some cards are bigger than others and, like, block you from selecting others. But I wonder what in the dev team made them think, like, that's a good gimmick to introduce. I don't, like, dislike it, really, but I also don't understand why they did it. Rule number 2. 3 cards in the same row can be picked together. So we have the Zerker ability by default. Very nice. Doesn't matter if they're not lined up exactly straight as long as they're in the same row. Rule number 3. Cards that have the same name can be picked together regardless of their position. Can you see the card on the screen that's white? I sure can. White cards are very useful. They can be paired with any card on the screen. None of the previous 3 rules apply to them. Got it. But what if I don't know what a card does? There's a description, right? How do I access it? You can use R1 or square to see card descriptions. Okay. I think that about sums up the custom screen. Try to select more than 2 cards, okay? Press the OK button. No, you said more than 2. Now I've selected 3. Finally, it's battling time. Wipe out those bad guys. But before that, bottom left are the cards you selected in the custom screen in the order you selected them, yada yada. And to the right is the name and attack power of the card you can currently use. You can use battle cards by pressing X. Holding down circle will fire the Mega Buster constantly without delay. X for cards, circle for Buster. Got it. That's my HP in the top left, right? Correctamundo. And it's game over for us if it drops to 0. I love how much this tutorial is explaining everything to you, and yet they don't tell you that HP stands for hit points. They're just like, listen, bro, even if this is your first video game, surely you know what HP means, right? Right? Like, surely. The gauge in the top right is called the custom gauge. The custom gauge fills up as time passes. Once it's full, you can return to the custom screen by pressing L1 or R1. Even if I've used all 6 of my cards, I can get more from the custom screen. Exactly. Y'all set, kid? Time to practice. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's finish him off quick.
I agree.
Here I go.
Too fast.
How's this?
Too slow.
All right. That was great.
There goes 1. Time to go buck wild. All right. All right. All right, next up I'll cover how to lock on and the Mega Attack. Just like 2 sword type cards, will ya? Easy. Let's go. You're ready, right? It's explanation time. Mega Attack is a combination attack between you and I. Yeah, I remember. First, I press down on the left stick, or down on the D-pad, because you're insane if you're using the left stick in combat instead of D-pad. Then I'll switch into lock-on mode. Right. Pressing down on the left stick switches you to lock-on mode. This will make arrows appear and point in 3 directions. If you see the arrows, you're in lock-on mode. So, while in lock-on mode, a round sight will appear on an enemies directly or diagonally in front of you. That's called a lock-on sight. Try using a sword once it appears. We'll rush right up to the enemy and attack it thanks to my awesome speed. First, press down on the left stick. When a round sight appears, press X. Got it. All right, there we go. Come over here. Bye.
I hope I can get even stronger.
Nailed it. This is the last one. Don't let your guard down, kid. Get me in there. Get me in there. Let me at him. Let me at him. Up next, I'll explain about countering and bonus cards. If you land a card attack on an enemy just as they're about to attack, that's a counter. That'll catch them off guard, paralyzing them for a time. You'll also receive a bonus card for doing so. Usually you can only use cards you select on the custom screen. If you land a counter, you'll be rewarded a bonus card. Bonus cards are chosen from your card folder at random. Even so, they're great because you don't have to wait for the custom gauge to fill up before going buck wild on the enemy. But you can't get another bonus card if you pull off a counter with a bonus card. Countering is pretty hard to pull off. You should work on your timing for a bit. Try to use a bonus card to delete all the enemies in one turn. I don't want to say understood, but it's been a while since I last battled. Might take a little bit for it all to come back to me. Why does it feel like I've heard that before? Oh well, just this once I'll help you with the timing. But just this once, you hear? I can't focus on the battle if I'm trying to tell you what to do all the time. Thanks, Mega. Yeah. This is how I help you with the counter timing. I'll stick an arrow on top of the head of enemies that can be countered. You'll achieve a counter if you hit the enemy while the arrow is still over its head. There are battle cards that hit the enemy right away, but there are also ones that take more time to hit enemies. So do your best to make battle cards hit the enemy while the arrow is still over its head. Got it? I'm ready to try it out now. All right. Dude, this HD art for Gravity Plus. Look at Harp Note. She's so adorable.
You won't be getting out of this.
All right, bring it on, Punk.
Go!
Using this counter my entire career.
Go!
I was too late on that counter. There we go.
That's what you get for underestimating me.
This lion dude just be yapping. Omega says do be yapping. You'd love him, Falk. You two have that in comp. That's all of them. The sprinkler should be working fine now, right? You should go brag to everyone. I just turned into Mega Man and deleted all of the viruses. That would never backfire, ever. Come on, be serious. I want to try my best to keep the fact that I'm Mega Man a secret. You just registered yourself with the government. It was crazy enough with Prez, Bud, and Zach finding out. You're too shy, kid. Anyway, let's pulse out of here. Pulse out, whoops. To move from the interior of a cybercore from the wave road back to the real world. Note that moving from the interior of a cybercore back to the wave road is known as transing out. Press R1 to change back to normal and return to the real world. Easy. Incoming mail? Can't I hit this immediately? Maybe I couldn't because it was, tutorial mail or something? Or it was more than one mail? Okay, it was a lot of what the heck. Battling. Buttons accent you some more info about battling, such as your rules. I'm not reading any of this. This simply does not need to be read. I know all of the gist. If there is something that I actually forgot, then chat will remind me or I'll figure it out. I know what's up. All right, now who gave Zach my contact information? Was it you, bud? How dare you? Love the quality of life of moving the camera around. Looks like you got yourself a battle card, kid. Well, let's put it in your folder and try it out in battle, yada yada. That was just another longsword. Who cares, bro? Okay, yeah, when it's just one email, you can click it immediately. Yay, Apple, I already know all this. Shut up, Omega Sis, I know more than you. Leave me alone. Stop this. I know what cards are. Whee! We again. Incoming mail. This is a message to all Echo Ridge Elementary students. Recently, viruses have been seen in the real world outside of cybercores where they're known for causing damage. Anyone who sees a virus, especially students who are not used to battling, should keep a safe distance. Don't tell me what to do. Sup, losers. So, a cool thing in Star Force 3 that we're going to want to do by the end of the playthrough is defeating there are random Matena in the real world.
Mega Man!
And you get a reward for killing them all. Woohoo! This one's Mario. It was your mom. She gave Zach your contact info. Gonna be having a serious conversation with Hope when I get home. Okay, so now you can see, by the way,
Bring it
that
on.
sometimes... I screwed this up something fierce. Never mind, I fixed it. I'm a genius.
I
Destroyed.
hope I can get even stronger.
Grand Wave 1. Now that's useful. So once you destroy them all, you will end up getting a reward in the post-game dungeon, I think. I'm not sure if you get anything other than the post-game dungeon. It opens one of the doors, like in Star Force 2. There are all those doors that are blocked by, like, do all the side quests in the game and stuff like that. Destroying all of the viruses in the real world also opens one of them. I thought they respawned? No, they do not. They don't respawn. Once you kill them, they're gone. Which is why you should try to blow up every single one that you find. Grand Wave. Start getting rid of the mini grenades immediately. As usual, our folder is going to absolutely suck for a little while, but we'll get some good cards pretty quick. Bud and Zach really thought they could teach Mega Man something about battling. You gotta admire their confidence, or stupidity. It might be both. Hey, it seems the sprinkler is under control. Why did you capitalize the S in sprinkler? It tried to drown you. Why would you give it respect like that? Woo! But we're soaking wet. Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, I think we should postpone the launch. Remember, there's always tomorrow. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, I saw someone. I saw a boy wearing blue enter the sprinkler when it was going out of control. Ah! What? That had to be Mega Man! Amazing. You mean the Mega Man, as in our hero? Could the rumors that he goes to this school really be true? This is bad. I gotta stop this conversation before it gets crazy. That is only going to make you look more sus, brother. Excuse me? What kind of experiment were you conducting? We were attempting to launch a rocket. A rocket? This dude thinks he's Senku. Yeah, we're building a rocket in the second floor Sci Club room. But it's not going so well. We thought we'd run some tests on a smaller version made from the same materials. As the Science Club, we have formed a team with the purpose to launch a rocket. I know we will be successful in fulfilling our purpose, right? Yeah, let's do our best. Purpose? What does that mean? I guess you could say that a purpose is a goal. A goal. The purpose function is a new function that has evolved the brother bands that bond friends together. It's becoming pretty common as of late. After deciding a goal you want to achieve or a dream you want to come true, you can set it as a purpose and then form a team with others who share the same purpose. I didn't read the purpose thing, but a group of brothers who share the same purpose. Yeah, I was about to say, he literally just explained what it is, so why would I also need to read it on the Hunter VG? Who are you talking to? Oh yeah, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Woodrow Boffin. Woodrow Boffin! This is, bro, you're a Pokemon character, 100%. Boffin is just, like, that's just a Pokemon. I'm in 6th grade right now. People usually call me Woody. I'm Geostellar. Geo, eh? You have any purposes at the moment, Geo? Me? Not really. I see. Well, I hope that you find a great purpose and do your best to fulfill it with your friends someday. We're definitely gonna fulfill our purpose to launch a rocket. I don't know anything about rockets, but I can at least cheer you on. Please show me the rocket when it's ready. You got it. Chat, we're gonna steal that rocket. Okay, guys, let's go back to the Sci Club room. Yes, sir. Okay, Woody. Bro thinks this is Dr. Stone. What's wrong, kid? You look a little depressed. Talking about the rocket made me think about Dad. Galvin, huh? He's still missing in space even after all this time. But Mom and I believe that he's still alive somewhere. There's no doubt about it. He's still alive, kid. The Kelvin I met in space isn't someone who would keel over so easily. Yeah, you're right. By the way, didn't you have something you had to do? Something to do? Oh man, I was supposed to meet Prez! At the snack shop on the first floor, right? You're running pretty late. She's gonna be angry. I gotta hurry. You should hurry, like, running away, because she's gonna freaking kill you for this. Do 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 do.